2099 is a good move, bounce deck or move deck, I think. Because when you put some card on 20 Spider-Man 2099, it will bounce on the other side and destroy the other card of the enemy. It's very good.
Yeah, I do like what this season is introducing to the game in general. I think it's going to be not necessarily meta changing, but more variety type of thing.
I think the Spider-Ham will be the toxic card when it,
people are going to be bitching about people are going to be bitching about Spider-Ham day one it comes out. I guarantee you, people are going to be like, it needs to be nerfed. No,
it's need because the Spider-Ham is a good counter for the big cards like I say
Galactus, for example.
Galactus, Doctor Doom, Magneto. It's a good card, but toxic. I say
But still, people are gonna be calling for a nerf day one. I guarantee it.
Yeah, when it will be released.
Like, that there is no doubt in my mind that the moment Spider-Ham gets released, people are going to be like, nerf it now! I mean, hell, people were calling for a Nebula nerf day one, too, so...
Yeah.
How's it going today, guys?
Fine. Still ranting. They need to buff Kingpin at least turn 5 or turn 6.
Kingpin has been buffed.
Yeah, a little. Just a little.
Kingpin used to say next turn. I don't think Kingpin needs to be buffed. I think he's just fine the way he is.
I think a little.
I don't even know what I would want to see buffed at this point.
I want Doctor Doom to be made a 5 cost just because I want to see just how broken it would make him.
No! No, Doctor Doom does not need to be a 5 cost.
No, he totally needs to be a 5 cost. I want to see the world burn, damn it.
You want to see the world?
What the?
Alright, you want to see the world burn? Cool, make Galactus a 1-drop.
No, I will make Leech a 1-drop first.
Leech being a 1-drop wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, yes it would be.
Then may I talk to you about our Lord and Savior Echo?
Echo looks like it's gonna be so much fun.
Also, the amount of Soul Read plays that you can make with Echo. Oh my god. Do we have any idea what Mirage does at this point? Because I've seen 3 different effects for Mirage and it keeps changing monthly.
I don't know if we've got a definitive answer for Mirage yet, But yeah, that looks like it's going to be interesting regardless of how it turns out.
Yeah, I also want us to get Black Knight and Silver Samurai, please.
Oh God.
It's
Both those cards look like they're going to be so much fun, but I almost guarantee that if Black Knight releases as is, there is going to be day one calls for nerfs, just like Spider-Ham is.
I think the Silver Samurai will be released when the Deadpool is released. they setting up the cards for the movie.
Like, do not get me wrong. I do not think that either of those cards would be actually overpowered per se, but I do know people will be like, nerf this now because it's just powerful enough.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen with Spider-Ham.
Oh yeah, it's totally gonna happen with Spider-Ham. Like, I guarantee you, the moment it gets dropped, especially the fact that it's gonna start in Series 4 as opposed to Series 5, people are gonna be like, no, let's go!
Also, can I just say I am so happy that Spider-Man 2099 is a 4/6.
Yeah.
Like he was datafied as a 4. Like, this is garbage. It needs to be at least a 4/6. Became a 4/6. This card will see play.
But I think it will be nerfed at least one power a little.
No,
I doubt it.
Yeah. Because destroying when it destroy the card, it will be random and it's
if it destroyed like the highest costing card,
yeah,
I could see it being nerfed. But a 4/6 that destroys a random card and it has to be moved first makes it pretty balanced, in my opinion.
So, like, either you're most likely getting it either on turn 4 if you Iron Fist on 3, or you're getting it on turn 5 by Ghost Spidering on 5.
Right.
So
and
it's a turn 4 or 5 destruction, which is a huge tempo swing. Do not get me wrong on how huge of a tempo swing that can be.
But the fact that it's a random card and the fact that it can pretty much only happen on turn 5 is, and that's assuming you have the right card for it.
It's either turn 4 or turn 5. Turn 4 is if you end turn 3 with Iron Fist.
Yeah, that's true, but like at that particular point in the game, though, it isn't quite as worth it, in my opinion, because who's really playing something on turn 4 that's going to be super game-changing, for example?
Dracula, but you have to soul read pretty hard for Dracula.
Yeah, but
sniping a Dracula, it feels like you will win the fucking game.
I don't see it being easy to plan to take out a Dracula play. Just, you'd have to be super big braining your play there. Now, does that mean it's impossible? Absolutely not. It's just extreme.
And the amount of tempo swing, your discard opponent might just concede right there if you just snipe their Dracula on turn 4.
Right. I just don't see it as being such a regular enough thing that a 4/6 Spider-Man 2099 be considered OP to any extent.
My question is,
Yun. Puta talaga eh. Shit. Bastos talagang mga putang na. Sawa.
I want to know. I'm legitimately curious.
yeah, because there's some interactions in the game that are like, huh, that's neat. Like, do you know about the Invisible Woman Atuma interaction?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I told some of my friends about that. They were like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's not at the end of the turn, it's the game.
It's an amazing interaction, and the thing is, the cards that can counter that need to be specifically used for that specific location, and it's not exactly easy to pull that off.
Yeah, your opponent has to, like, rogue or enchantress your Invisible Woman.
Yeah. So it's like, it's a lot of fun playing with things like that. It's not a common deck that I use, for example, but I do find interactions like that a lot of fun to deal with.
Oh, me and my buddy were we're having a brewing session before Living Tribunal came out, and we had plans for an Invisible Woman deck that is literally just making my opponent think that I'm playing Hela. When I'm just playing Living Tribunal.
You are levels of evil that I really like.
The Living Tribunal is very hard to play sometimes.
So here is what we did. We did 3 things that, like, make you think, okay, that's Hela. We had Ebony Moth, we had Invisible Woman, then we had Ghost Rider, Black Cat. But that's the only Hela pieces we're running.
Yeah, your levels of evil that I really like. That kind of evil is right up my alley.
Yeah, no, and then you can hide, like, a Tuma behind there and, like, an Iron Man, and then just get them in the last turn with frickin' Tribunal.
No, I entirely
I'm not sure how many of you got.
I entirely understand what your idea is. Your idea sounds freaking awesome and just sick levels.
Does it work? Sometimes it does. And it feels great when it does. Because your opponent will land a Cosmo right in front of your Invisible Woman lane when you have freaking Ebony Moth and a freaking Atuma behind there, so you didn't care about it anyway.
Yeah, no, that sounds like such a fun thing to do. Oh.
I literally titled the deck 7 Years Bad Luck.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like, I also don't know what you're trying to take to Infinite, but I have been taking Destroy and Hella to Infinite.
I've been doing more Destroy decks recently, and I've been going with an old-fashioned Patriot, Mystique, Blue Marvel / Khazar, and Ultron, and it's been giving me a lot of
Khazar I love Khazar Tree. It's such a cool deck.
Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of things can go wrong with that deck style, but when it goes right, does it go right?
It's like, oh no, my opponent has called where my Ultron is and I fucking die. Flip Cosmo on your Ultron lane? Well, fuck.
Or, what's her name? Enchantress to take out your +2s and +1.
Yeah, I'm trying some different deck. I'm experimenting.
Like, I've been Enchantress enough times on my ongoing plus power cards, and just like, oh yeah, I'm screwed.
And that is when people learn that you put the Patriot and the Mystique in separate lanes for this exact reason. Do not allow yourself to be very, very sad.
I have experienced many sad days with it.
Also, how do you guys feel about the Pride bundle?
I'm disappointed for a very specific reason.
The Iceman.
Is it Iceman?
Yeah, Iceman. Because the color of Iceman is very white. It's not blue. Yeah.
Dude, you could have put an Aurora Borealis behind him and made him rainbow. Literally. At least with American Chavez, she's got red, white, and blue. So she's at least got some colorful aspects to it. But come on, you could have totally made Iceman a rainbow Iceman.
No, made him like a prism type of thing. That would have been dope.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if they're actually gonna donate the proceeds to the LGBTQ community in general. I don't know one way or the other, but Iceman totally should have been Rainbow Iceman.
Yeah. I'm so close right now to Infinite. I'm at 98-1.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's good.
You'll get there. It's just a grind.
But yeah, I'm just annoyed that they didn't make Iceman more colorful. I know American Chavez and Iceman are LGBTQ, and I know that's why they chose those two. There are a few other LGBTQ characters that they've chosen as well, but they should have made Iceman colorful, because you totally could do that with him.
Yeah. I know. It hurts.
Like, it's kind of funny to see somebody who is complaining about an LGBTQ thing, and the reason I'm complaining is it has too little color.
Yeah, it has too little color.
It's like, look, I'm not talking shit about the whole gay agenda thing or the LGBTQ agenda. Give me some more color on these things.
So, what's your guys' favorite location that, like, is just annoying for some reason?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's your most hated, location that doesn't really do much?
Death Domain.
Death Domain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Death Domain easily. At least Ultra of Death, you can do some interesting things with, but Death Domain is just kind of, oh god, unless I built my deck specifically around the idea of this location, I can't do a damn thing with it.
Aid my hand.
Yeah.
You know, people can complain about Lamentus and Worldship, but I honestly can do more with both of those locations than I can do with Death Domain, all things considered.
Yeah. I'm having a nice destroy mirror right now.
I would say Luke's Bar comes in second, and cards can't be played here.
Oh! Okay. Yeah.
But Death Domain, I think, is probably the worst overall location that you can get of the 3 locations.
No, my hated location is Avengers Compound.
Elaboration?
Elaboration, because I hate it.
Okay, but it's still something you can actually work with by comparison
Well,
to
yeah,
Death Domain.
that is fair. Alright, well, that's 2 more cubes down.
Okay,
Thank you.
while
Thank you,
true,
Noel.
we are specifically talking about subjective dislike of a location, not the objective standards of said location. So, yeah, you're totally within the right of hating that location for that reason.
Wind, aid my hand.
Also, can I just say, I love some locations like Bar with No Name.
See, Bar with No Name is fun because you can play something like Hood on it and be like,
Your opponent now has to out Hood, and it's just like, bruh.
I played Hood here. How do you feel now?
I don't like this. My opponent has played a Mr. Negative on turn 3.
Oh.
It's also
yeah.
It's also on Mojo World. I'm not sure if I try to get the Mojo World or what.
I think my absolute favorite location, though, is Project Pegasus.
Are you okay?
Well, let's face it, Project Pegasus, +5 energy. Have you ever experienced something so angelical than throwing down an Infinite. Turn 1.
The fuck is that?
Like, turn 1. Infinite goes down. How is that not something just beautiful to behold?
Then your opponent also flips a Galactus on you.
See, that would be interesting if they especially did it in the exact same lane, because then it's like, alright, who's more screwed here?
Who's more screwed here?
You're dealing with a 20 power card, and I'm dealing with a 2 power card, and this is turn 1. Who has what gusto and balls to keep this up to the end?
I don't know if I am beating this Mr. Negative or not, but I'm sure as hell gonna try. We did kill their Iron Man from their deck because of Yondu, so I feel very good about that.
You guys ever run into like a wall of bots? Like unwinnable bots?
Oh, yeah, no, I hate them.
I've slipped like 4 rigs.
So, the fun thing for me is that I knew practically damn near nothing about Iron Man until the Iron Man movie came out. I knew Iron Man existed, but I knew just damn near nothing about him. And after watching the Iron Man movie, Iron Man became one of my most loved Marvel heroes out there. But my most loved Marvel hero will always be the Hulk.
Dude, Hulk is great. I love the Hulk. And can I just say, I absolutely love High Evolutionary Hulk.
Oh yeah,
He's wait. He's more pissed off now. He's wait.
you thought I was strong before? You thought I was the greatest there is before? I am greater than that now!
I am.
Also, High Evolutionary curves are so fucking weird.
Yeah, I've got to say, High Evolutionary doing what he does is just absolutely amazing to me on just how awesome it is. Like, the cards are just, well, it's like they said, you got 7 new cards from one card, and they called it a day, and it's like, good lord, that's awesome. Like, here I thought, Thanos was awesome with the introduction of 6 new cards that did different things, but they said, let's turn it up to 11 for High Evolution. Like, High Evolutionary is essentially Thanos on steroids. And he doesn't even bloat your deck. Kind of like, Thanos is like, alright, I added 6 cards to my deck. Great! And then your opponent plays Darkhawk. Not so great.
Not so great anymore.
Ah, I am playing Thanos, and I am going to do a good job. Aha! I play Darkhawk, Org, and Rockslide. My day has been ruined.
Just some of the designs of cards in this game are so fucking cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like,
Who else loves the design of Ghost Spider? I fucking love it.
oh yeah, absolutely. That is such a great art design.
It was
for
the
base
last
card.
thing. It was the last thing that move needed. Everybody knew move was close. Everybody knew it. They just needed one thing.
I was specifically referring to art style, but yes, I also agree on the ability of the card too.
Yeah. Oh, the art style of this game is beautiful. I want the fucking 1200 Ghost Spider.
The one with her on her iPhone and her hood off.
Yes.
Yeah,
I want it so badly.
that's such a goddamn cool design.
So, I don't know how I am winning this game anymore. Because Lamentus one flip.
I'm going to assume you're winning the game because you're actually placing the cards down. Because if you don't place the cards down, you're not going to win the game at all. Obviously.
I'm trying to figure out like how the heck I am like dealing with my curve, because I got like no chaos for destroy. I have like a Deadpool, a Yondu, a Nova, a Sabretooth, Bucky, and Carnage, but I'm trying to figure out like how I'm actually like gonna win the game.
You know, the latest first card I've ever played in a game that I've won is a turn 4 play that doesn't involve collapsing.
Yeah.
And even that surprises me when I actually can play my first card on turn 4 and still pull out a win on a timeline. It feels so good.
Yeah.
Turn 4 is your first card you play in the game, and you still get the victory. That feels really damn good.
Alright, I got one cube. We're making progress. 99-1, let's go.
You got 6 more cubes to go. Do it.
I know. Alright, we got Nova, Bucky, Venom in my opening hand. Skellion fill my entire hand. Alright. I guess we're playing Nova on turn 1. Do I play the Okoye on turn 2? You know what?
The amount of players I've run into over the course of my Snap career that play Nova on turn 1 and then destroy it on turn 2 with Carnage boggles my mind.
What am I doing here?
What is Poker Night? And why is there Poker Night?
Wait, we're playing poker?
It says it's a poker night. What the heck?
Are we doing Texas Hold'em? Because I'm down for Texas Hold'em.
All I see is a poker game. It's called poker night.
Duster is playing poker. What the hell?
Nobody move that way on him. Can't find my.
Now, opponent, can you stop clobbering timing?
It's clobbering time!
Come on, opponent, don't see what play I have. Come on, don't see it. Don't see that I can Bucky Venom on your Cyclops lane and make you sad. Don't see what I'm doing. Oh, they tried to play Captain Marvel in mid? Well, that sucks, opponent. That's 2 cubes! I will take 2 cubes! You don't scare your opponent when you're close. You don't scare your opponent. Just take your 2 cube wins by playing better than your opponent and move on. How many days are we into the season? Like 2? 3? 2?
Today is, Wednesday, 2, yeah.
Oh, 2. Yeah, okay. Two days to infinite? I'll take that. Floating Vats is really helping destroy, by the way.
Oh, Cloning Vats is doing work. Hard work for a lot of different decks. It's one of the better locations, in my opinion. Though, Carthage, didn't that show up like 2 weeks in a row?
No.
I swear it was really close to 2 weeks in a row.
That's
The one that all on reveal effects happened twice. I swear that was 2 weeks in a row.
pissed me off so goddamn much. The thing is, opponent, my bet is going to be bigger than yours. Alright. So we do this. And now we make my opponent really sad. Because I have 2 Winter Soldiers that are about to be, and a Death that are about to be eaten by this cloning bats. Now this looks like a pretty easy infinite to me. I have not done the math. However, my 37 power Venom versus my opponent's 41 Power Venom is doing pretty good work here. So we go that. That.
Yup.
And that. That. I don't know how you thought you were winning, opponent. But that's 8 cubes, and that's infinite.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. When I say I can't understand how I went up against somebody who I am fairly certain was a bot, it's not because I lost the game. I won the game. In hundreds of ways, and I just can't believe somebody would play that terribly if they weren't a bot.
The funniest thing that happened, I was in a Discord. I was chilling on Discord. I'm on Ladder. One of the other people in the Discord call is my opponent, and we didn't even notice while we're playing the game. I look up to his name, look up to his Discord tag. I'm like, hey, look at who you're playing right now. Shit! That our MMRs were close enough together that we could actually match against each other.
Alright, who are you? I am the Frog in Green, and you are?
What?
I am the Frog in Green. Who are you? Because there's like, 7 people in the chat right now. I just want to know who you are because I want to send you a friend request.
Oh, I lost it there, sorry. My phone was charged. But I am, by the way. I exist on here, so
I'm getting a lot of breakup here.
A quick question: does anyone, if you place a Wong and then you move a card over to the Wong location, does the Wong activate the card you moved, or does that not count?
What?
Basically,
I don't know. I've never seen that situation occur
I think
personally.
I lose the game if I can't Wong, move my White Tiger over, and basically, get another one.
Yeah, I've never actually encountered that situation, so I don't know for sure.
what's the situation?
Somebody played a Cloak. I want to put a Wong in that location, and then I want to move a White Tiger over to the Cloak location with Wong. Do you know if the White Tiger activates again or no?
No, it's only when it reveals. But
Okay.
if you Odin that location after you have moved the White Tiger over, then it will trigger off of the Wong location. So you'll get more tigers.
Gotcha. Much appreciated. Sorry, I was
Or it's 8 tigers. However many tigers you're supposed to get.
I thought I won that game, and then yeah.
But by the way, Frog, I'm not sure if you could hear me, but I am Roomba.
Rupa.
I'm the dude chilling in the Chimchar hoodie. But once I get to Infinite, I usually just like doing drafts against people, kind of just chilling out, being a good sport about things.
It's been a rough climb this. I don't know what you want to call it. This pool's not big fun.
Last King, where are you at?
I'm in the mid 80s. I just hit the pool 3, so I'm getting opposed a lot.
Just got into pool 3.
Yeah, hence the name, Bad Cartel.
I mean, you've got Wong. Like,
I got Wong from the plane last season. I got really lucky with that.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of unwinnable bots and people.
Alright, Rainbow. Friend request sent.
Notification. Who wants to talk?
Well, the person is currently talking to you.
The frog in green. Never heard of this man in my life.
Don't worry, I don't bite, I lick. Wait, that sounds wrong as well.
Does anyone know if Vault and Dark Dimension are bad for move decks?
If what?
If the Vault and Dark Dimension, those are bad locations for move deck, right? I should leave those up.
Dark Dimension. Dark Dimension is
are pretty bad for move decks.
Yeah.
Depend on your situation on random maps. I will say it.
I feel like right now you kind of just want to go like Wong onto cloning vats into Wong onto cloning vats into Ironheart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have to high roll this, right? I gotta be really. I hate what.
So yeah, put the Nebula into the vault and also the Wong. No, not the Wong in the vault. Wong into cloning vats.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Cosmo kind of wrecks me here.
That assumes he has Cosmo.
He's not gonna play it.
Ironheart into the Wong lane, and then Iceman on Dark Dimension. We just need to beat the Nightcrawler. Other than that, we just want a shit ton of Ironheart procs.
Oh no, fuck, I screwed the order.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We don't care. We win the other two lanes. It doesn't matter.
And I can't do the math against move decks. They shift left, right, and it's too much my brain.
move math used to be a lot worse.
Like, this new card is, like, it goes hard.
Hold on, you got some missions. You may want to claim those and potentially go up higher on your collection track.
Yeah, I don't know which. So there's a couple of these missions that unlock, and it's like do
breaking news
missions, that type of thing.
You don't have to worry. We have 4 weeks.
1 month.
It only matters. It only matters with how fast you're completing your like.
Oh, you're saying like collection level.
Yeah, collection level. Yeah, like upping your collection level will help get you some cards that might be more beneficial for your deck. Because you have 5,000 credits.
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't think we're gonna get lucky.
I have nearly 8,000 gold, and also 5,000 credits.
I had 7,500 gold, and then I may have bought the Itsy Bitsy Spider bundle because I wanted the card back.
Yeah, I'm still actually debating that.
No, I
And,
originally wasn't, and then I saw that it had a card back, and I was like, "Ooh, card back!"
Yeah, that's kind of been my thing. I posted a message about 15 or 16 hours ago that said if I get 20 ribbits, I will buy this bundle. I've only gotten 6 so far.
I will go ribbit it 14 times.
Oh dear God, you have 14 different accounts.
I do not.
I have a question for you. What would you do? Ironheart on the Sinister or Ironheart somewhere else, and then essentially drop 2 balls?
No, so you hold the Ironheart. We don't need to like worry about that right now. But we could definitely Star-Lord on Sinister because you might play something there. That's fine. That's fine. But no, we got him. We fucking got him. You can have a rock opponent. And now we go Wong.
I guess you're thinking this way I can, instead of high rolling on 5 and 6, I'm doing it this way, so I at least have a little more up.
Yeah. So yeah, we just Ironheart here, and then we White Tiger the Eternity range on the last turn. That just looks good to me. We're just gonna hope that the Ironheart goes into the other Wong location as well. Oh, nice cable, bruh. That's a lot of Sentinels, opponent. I don't know what you are trying to do here, but I'm pretty sure we are winning. Oh no. Anyway, I think we also... Don't forget to Iceman, because, power.
Oh, interesting.
For tiebreakers. Yeah, we can also Iceman on the Wong location. Also Snap, because I don't think there's a way we lose the game.
Okay. Is that like some sort of dino?
It's a dino deck, and it looks like it was a bot that got really, really greedy with the amount of cards in its hand. It saw more cards in hand go bird.
How do you, like... I can't tell the bots unless they're the crazy ones.
So... Would a normal person have put all of those sentinels onto the board like they did? Nope. Okay, it's probably a bot.
I guess so. I think the first time that caught me off guard was like a Cerebro deck when it was just playing the same power everything, and I had no clue. And then they Cerebro Mystique, and I just got.
Oh yeah, Cerebro is one of those decks that if you're not used to it, then it's like, what the hell is happening here? Also, don't forget to claim your season rewards in the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh yeah. I don't think I. Yeah,
No, Shuri, no, not Shuri's not worth it. But yeah, you can definitely upgrade to try to get a couple more cards because you still got to get a lot of Series 3 cards.
I was hoping for Sarah or Doom or like. I don't know. It's probably. Also, bots can't buy bundles, right? So whenever I can have
I always assumed that they could. We can YOLO Star-Lord here.
Right, you're thinking third like me?
I'm personally thinking first, but you could go third. What are you?
That was a very good call.
So my thing is people don't really want to go into unrevealed locations too often. Nebula looks good here. Maybe into Icebox. Then we could go Wong Ironheart into Xandar. Oh no, anyway. So yeah, Wong. Mr. Fantastic, that's fine. I think Ironheart Iceman here, both in the Wong lane.
Yeah, just a surprise, right? Next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, because 2 Ice Blasts will really fuck up like a later game turret. So he has pulled a Jessica Jones, so we don't really care all that much. And then 2 Ice Blasts this night. I want to see like Odin here. Shang-Chi.
Victory.
I'm kind of feeling Wolfsbane on... do we want to do anything with the Wong lane? Because I don't think we need to. We can go like... We could just think that he's not going into the Wong lane and go Scorpion and Wolfsbane all both on Icebox.
Because his hand should be pretty stuffed.
Yes, exactly. Oh, asserting the dominance?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I'm really bad at snapping. I've won a bunch where I just win 2,
Alright.
and I lose a bunch where I score 8.
So hold on. Can I actually take a look at your list if you don't mind?
My collection list?
Yeah, your collection list.
Yeah, sure. Wait a second.
Because I'm noticing some things with your deck that may just be because you don't have some other options. But I'd like to see what your options are and what you're like really trying to go for. Because it might help a bit more of like... Also, don't forget to collect your on 86. Click the 86 whenever you get a chance.
Oh yeah, I know the rewards. I know.
Yeah, okay.
I know what it is that I haven't picked up yet.
Alright. So, do you mind sorting by on reveal for me? So not recent, but yeah. Okay. Okay. And you've sorted by recent?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, I used to play Yondu, but then I just ran into a bunch of destroy, null, stack. I realized it was helping them, so I used to run Borg, but then somebody said Iceman's better than Borg because it guarantees disruption.
It's one of those things where it's kind of just tough in general.
Like, if I had Dark Hawk, I'd run Borg, because that just, I know, makes that go bigger.
Because right now you're relying on a couple of things that are like, if you don't find them, then you're kind of screwed.
Right. My 4, 5, 6 ideal is Wong, White Tiger, and then it's just
yeah
on 1 through 3.
Yeah.
Like if I had, I would love to have a Doom instead, but
why don't we try to pull Doom? I know there's a lot of cards, but you gotta start burning through them at some point. It's kind of just the nature of the beast.
Doom would replace Odin, and that gives me either White Tiger or Doom on the last turn, I guess. Or
no, we don't replace. No, we don't replace Odin. We replace something smaller. We'd probably replace Jessica. We'd probably replace Jessica.
Because Storm, the flip lane plus Jessica has been really good, especially if it's into like a Nebula lane.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's just tough. Like, there's so many things that you can do with the deck, so whenever you're looking at, like, changing the list, it, like, just changes the fundamental properties of the cards.
Yes, this is a... Well, I think some people like this card, but I pulled that one.
I absolutely hate Helicarrier.
Like, thank you very much for giving me this game.
Yeah. What's the most recent cards you've pulled?
Okay. That's weird. Why would Nightcrawler be up here?
Oh, because it's going off of the variants that you have.
No, still weird that Nightcrawler's up here.
No, it's because you just got a Nightcrawler variant. So it's the most recent thing that was added to your collection.
Gotcha.
It's kind of dumb, so it's actually kind of better just to sort by mana cost. Or energy cost.
Well, these days I only sort cards by either upgradable or most recent and cards I do not own are my most common sorting. So from time to time I
Oh yeah, you have like that's 1, 2, 3. So you have 5,000 credits?
Yes.
That's like 5 or 6 cards right now.
Yeah, I know.
It's like that's a lot of options.
Wakanda forever.
No. Sorry. Not 5,000 tokens, 5,000 credits. Which
yeah.
Are the upgrade.
Yeah, you can upgrade pretty much anything at this point. It doesn't matter at a certain point.
Yeah, I'm missing 10 cards and I have every big bag that there is, so.
Yeah.
You really want me to upgrade, don't you?
I do.
not forced.
I don't, because Shanna is going to be dropped to Series 3 this month, and I want to get my free Series 3 card without, risking pulling her as my Series 4 drop.
I'm
So
trying to get my Series 4 drop so that way I can get Negasonic into my collection.
Oh, you want Negasonic?
I do want Negasonic.
Sonic is freaking Rickety Bridge on a stick. She is great.
It doesn't work against indestructible, of course, right?
Correct. But some people, what they do is they play Negasonic and then they Professor X on top of it.
Wait, so you're saying...
Okay, so here's the thing. I've never seen Negasonic followed up with, for example, Colossus. So I don't actually know if that's true or not.
Professor X. You usually go Professor X.
Because no one's going to play into the Negasonic, right, willingly. Would an armor cancel the Negasonic?
Correct.
Yes, but I've never actually seen somebody play Colossus against Negasonic, so I don't know for
the
sure.
Negasonic will die. The Colossus will live.
Really?
That's hilarious. Ha! I'm gonna take you with me. Aha! You can't take me with you. She's 3, I think?
Yeah, she is a 3/5.
Oh, because I was going to say, Professor X, isn't that a 5? Wow, that's,
She's a 5/3.
You're paying a lot to lane.
Professor X is probably the most polarized card from being really bad to really good that you will ever see. In pools 1 and 2, he is awful. In pool 3, he's one of the best cards in the game.
Yeah, Professor X is really, really damn awesome.
Only Jeff affects Professor X, right?
Correct. Correct. Jeff is the only counter we have to Professor X. We will have another one as soon as we get Echo.
What happens if you Negasonic and somebody drops Professor X?
Oh my god.
The Negasonic will attempt to kill itself, but it cannot be removed.
And the X stays too?
Yes.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yes, which is why people will put Negasonic and put Professor X on their own Negasonic.
Nice!
To just completely lock the lane.
Your opponent is like, what just happened?
One of the funniest thing I ever did, I Professor X'd a lane that my opponent was winning, just so that way their Captain Marvel could not move.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, you monster! You monster!
Oh, that's a debris.
I reached 63! Damn.
Nice looking card.
Also, what's your guys' favorite variant that you own?
Who?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
So mine is for my homie Jeff. I own the TV variant. I did spend the 1,200 gold on it.
Damn, boy. That's
The claw in the background moves.
I need to actually go and open Marvel Snap and look at my collection to give you this answer because there are so many.
I have one that I want that.
I mean, I guess technically you could say Frog is my favorite because
Dude, I love Throg!
Because,
I'm
you know,
assuming
that's kind
you
of my
own
whole
Throg.
gimmick. But, does it mean that it's my absolute favorite variant? Not necessarily. But
I think
Throg is definitely, if not the number one, at least the number two. Wait, that sounds wrong as well. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I like my baby Professor.
I don't like Baby Professor X, and that might just be me, but...
Dude, he is so cool. And Magneto is there playing with him.
Some of the babies I just don't like.
Mine is Taco Hawk. I spent 1,200 gold for Taco Hawk. Oh my god.
Taco Hulk is great. He is the greatest thing to ever exist.
Because he's giving you a taco. Duh.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I need to update Marvel Snap in my Steam. I also need to go to sleep at some point because I just...
No, you don't need to sleep. Remember, you cannot sleep for 7 days before you die. So, you need to at least sleep on the 7th day, because on the 8th day, you die. That's pretty much the limit extent of our human body.
You're on crack. Then, like...
Unless you're on crack.
No, even if you're on crack, apparently 7 days is the limit. Like, there is no recorded person who survives beyond 7 days of staying awake. At least recorded. Like, you know, there's possibly people who've survived for 100 days without sleep, but there's no way to know for sure because they weren't recorded.
Because they're crackheads.
Oh, please. You probably need adrenaline more than you would need crack.
Yeah.
Favorite variant I own.
Felt really bad picking up my combo.
Favorite variant I own is... I'll be damned. My favorite variant I own is Pixel Hulk.
No! Oh.
My favorite variant I own is Pixel Hulk. Now, Rob is second place, but only barely. Only barely. Like, if I had to choose one or the other as my absolute favorite, I'd tell you, flip a coin, because I can't decide.
I am very annoyed. My Marvel Snap has desynced from my Steam, so I now have to deal with that.
I haven't logged into my Steam Marvel Snap in, I think, 7 months at this point.
No, I have. No, I have my account on my phone, also on my computer, so I can stream.
See, I haven't streamed yet, but there's probably a decent chance in the future I am going to stream, so I might need to look into my Steam account again. Ooh, bark.
problem is I need to remember my password for my Apple ID, and God, I hate that.
See, that's why I try to keep my passwords as simple and easy to remember as possible, even though my passwords are actually really complex. But I try to make them something that I can remember on an easy basis. Like, I use a mixture of letters, numbers, and punctuation marks and whatnot. And
I am Iron Man.
if you looked at my password, you'd say, "What the hell is that?" But it's so simple to me. It's just really simple. But I'm also kind of weird. I mean, let's face it, I call myself the Frog in Green. Before that, I was the Man in Green. During the April 1st thing, I was the Rock in Green. And for a period of time, I was the Pasta Man in Green. So, not exactly what you would call normal. Like, that's a fair assessment, right? Oh god, the server's gone silent. I've destroyed people's brains. I'm
Just put my kid down.
I fucking hate you, iPhone.
My name's not iPhone, my name's a Frog in Green. So, what's everybody's favorite deck archetype here?
Whichever gets me ranks.
Well, that's just way too basic. Like, describe some specific cards. Come on, man.
Cards I don't have. Alright, Roomba, I got 6 I'm gonna open for you. Unless he's gone. Let's see if I get something good.
I think one of my favorite archetypes
Yo! That's pretty good.
one of my favorite archetypes, I think, would be having Sunspot, Storm, Juggernaut, and Infinite in the same deck.
I just got 2 cards, so these next 2 can't be cards, right? That's the way it works.
No, the next one can't be a card. But the one after it can.
You can only, as a Series 3 incomplete player, go 6 reserves without a new card. That's the maximum you can go without a new card. So, if you
The lowest you
pull
can go
a new
is 2.
card, and then 6 cards, or 6 reserves, did not give you a new card, the last reserve will give you a card, and that's your 8th.
Magneto and Taskmaster are pretty pog.
Yes.
Those are
Yes, they are.
right? Those don't help me unless I have other pieces of the deck.
Magneto can win you a game by himself.
Yeah, Magneto is, and I'm sad to say this, is the better base Hulk.
Yes.
Now, does that make my love for Hulk any less? Absolutely not. Hulk will always be true and dear to my heart. But Magneto is still better as a base card.
Oh, I'm just saying it's the same power. I don't have high evo, and then it gives me some option line by basically clearing up the lanes.
Right.
What do you even... What types... Well, I guess I can look it up now.
So what types of decks do you put Magneto into? Anything you want.
Yeah, like, there's literally no reason to not run Magneto unless you're trying to not run 6 cost cards. Pretty much. He's just a great card all around. It's like,
Right, but like, I'm using an unrevealed deck based around Wong, White Tiger, Odin. I can't swap that Odin.
okay, then you'd want to use Dr. Doom.
Yeah, but unfortunately he doesn't have Dr. Doom, which is the problem we're running into right now.
Because essentially if I don't hit Wong, White Tiger,
No, that's number one.
Do you still have access to your free season poll for Series 3?
For this month, yeah, he does. He does have Shuri, which with Taskmaster is pretty dope. But
okay, so get Dr. Doom as your free Series 3 this month, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If he came up, I pulled instantly.
Yep, you just gotta wait, which is the unfortunate thing about the choose your card.
What? How do you get to choose your card?
Do you not have Series 3 cards you still need?
Every 8 hours, a new Series 3 shows up in your potential free Series 3 card.
As long as you are not Series 3 complete.
Yeah, as long as you're not Series 3 complete. Me, I'm waiting for Shanna to drop the Series 3 before I can get my free Series 3 card. So,
the thing is, I actually own every single card that so all the Series 4 cards last month that just moved down to Series 3, I didn't own any of them, so I got like 4 Series 3 cards like right away. So it moved me to only missing, I believe, 4 cards now. It's either 4 or 5 I don't have.
You're only missing 5 cards? Damn! You whale, you!
Shut up.
I'm missing 10.
Sorry, I'm only missing 4 cards. Negasonic.
You whale! You
Negasonic,
whale!
Negasonic, Howard, Stegron, and Snowguard.
I weigh 315 pounds, and you're still more a whale than I am, I think.
What?
I also weigh 315 pounds, but I carry my weight well.
Okay, how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Ha! I'm 6'2". I win.
By the way, every single time people are like, how much do you weigh? I have them guess, and they usually always guess like 250. And I'm like, no, I'm 315. They're like, what?
Yeah, honestly, people would probably guess me for about 250 as well. So
No, it's like broad shoulders, and if you have like muscle, like fat on top of muscle because you did used to work out, but you don't anymore.
right. No, you're entirely correct.
Also, Frog, I want to show you this deck that I started working on.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't want to take it to grind to infinite because, God, it takes so much fucking brain power.
Dang.
Let's see.
I gotta actually like change avatars now. We can put on the Ghost Spider avatar, and we do the infinite card back because we're a god. Anyway, here we go. Look at that curve. It's so beautiful.
Let's see here. Your Batgaer collector's level 7,000?
No, I'm Roomba.
Okay, I haven't gotten any message from any of the servers we're in.
You haven't gotten a message?
No. Hold on a second, let's see. Yeah, I haven't gotten the message from you.
I waved at you.
Yes.
Take a request.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten the deck sent yet.
Oh, no, I'm showing it on my screen.
Oh!
I literally have it up on my screen.
My apologies. I was misinterpreting the situation that
Yeah, no, I'm
I have a question. Sorry. Is anyone really good with location mechanics?
What's the question about?
If you, I played a game, Warrior Falls. Opponent played a bunch of cards on there, and they stuck.
Alright, let's see.
What do you mean by
Running.
that?
So
You're running Sunspot, Daredevil, Electro, Wave, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, Octopus, Null, Galactus, American Shadow.
What are you looking at?
The deck that apparently is on your screen at the moment.
No, that's not mine.
So
Oh! Apparently it switched me to Twitchy Rich instead of you.
Yeah, Twitchy Rich loves his Galactus.
Let's see.
Warrior Falls is both sides or just one side?
It is both sides. Whatever the lowest cost card is on the entirety of both sides.
Okay. So
it will kill.
It definitely bugs out then. So
Alright, so
played
you're running Pretty Pride, Human Torch, Iron Fist, Angela, and now my screen is getting blurry for a second. Hit Monkey, Beast, Dagger, Craven, Falcon, Ghost Spider, Cloak, and Bishop. To me, that doesn't seem to work, at least in my mind, but I would definitely like to see it in action.
I've gotten 30 consistent 16 or 32 power Human Torches.
Ooh.
Do you want to see a game with it?
Yes, please.
I'm at infinite, so I don't care if I lose. We don't need.
Do you mind clarifying or trying to help me figure out how this bugged out?
Okay, so...
Because I've lost games like this before where I thought the location worked like it was supposed to, and then it doesn't.
Your opponent left.
No, I know. I'm trying to figure out, because I thought I would have won Warrior Falls. So turn 4, I put Jessica Jones, grew to an 8 power, right? He dropped multiple man into a Hulk Buster, which is 9, so it killed my Jessica Jones, which I understand. Then he put in Craven, an Iron Fist, and a Forge, and then essentially it moved one card over, but it, like, shouldn't Craven and Iron Fist both be dead?
If it moved over the a card from the Iron Fist, then Craven would buff himself by +2. So the Iron Fist would die, not the Craven.
Right, so that's what's really it. So turn 5, like, after all this stuff, I don't know. I'm so confused. I was expecting to see only the multiple man left, and then I was going to Shang-Chi.
Well, Shang-Chi, the multiple man would have still been fine.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that the Iron Fist and the Craven are still.
Because it only takes down one card.
Yeah.
No, it's because they... it's because they have tied powers. No,
I'm pretty sure Warrior Falls only takes one card, at least.
No, it's all of them. It's all of them,
right? That's why I'm so.
As far as my memory is serving me, I think it only actually takes one card, but I might be mistaken. I can't actually prove it to any of you because I wouldn't have taken it.
Since the Forge moved over, the Forge was the weakest card, so the Forge was the only thing that died.
It didn't die though. It's like it's over here on the right side.
I think it might actually only take one card out.
Yeah, I'm so confused by that.
I don't know. I wasn't watching the game state, which is the problem.
Yeah, sorry, that's why I'm trying to explain it to you. So, before turn 6, turn 5 was Craven, Iron Fist, Forge. The Forge moved over because the Iron Fist, literally nothing died. I killed the Ant-Man much earlier with my Jessica. So, my turn 6 was literally going to be Shang, Ironheart, Star-Lord. Shang to kill the multiple man, and then Ironheart to block the rest of the board in case he plays something else.
Yeah, your tracker says that the Forge is what died.
Get bugged. I think it was supposed to kill the Forge, but it moved the Forge over to its opponent bats, and then nothing else died. So that's why I'm trying to figure out if this is a bug.
Oh, no, at that point it's a visual bug. Iron Fist has a lot of visual bugs. So if they put the Forge into Warrior Falls, which is it's looking like what they did, then the Iron Fist tried to move it over, but it couldn't. And now it's just kind of bugging out over on cloning bats.
But that still wouldn't explain why Iron Fist and Craven got to live after the turn. Shouldn't they have been killed?
Because there was the Forge that was played over on Warrior Falls.
Okay, so I'm sorry, the other guy, I forget what your name is. So Warrior Parts is not all cards; it's just one card.
It is just one card, yes.
Oh, okay, I gotta remember that. Because the way I read the text is that everything dies except this. I almost saw his Rickety Bridge for each side.
See, that's the thing I always thought too, but after seeing it a few times, it only tends to be one card, so it's just bad wording. I
always hate when Warrior Falls is on the board. I just ignore it half the time. Anyway, back to attempting to play the play the
I
deck.
was trying to figure this out, and you guys are a lot more experienced than I am.
Did somebody fall asleep in the server again?
No.
I don't know. But it is time for Move Bros.
It is time to move.
Alright, what are we doing? Man, this curve sucks. Alright, we have found my first...
M is actually a pretty interesting thing for a move deck.
This looks like hella. The problem is, I don't have, like, anything that, like, even wants that. So, because of this, we actually want the Angela here, I think. Zabu.
Interesting.
Ooh. I don't like this.
Yeah, this is a bad
This hand
situation.
kinda sucks. This hand kinda sucks. We're just gonna do this. I'm gonna put a dagger. We got some cool things we can do. Oh, hi. Hi, Jubilee. How you doing? This is fine. We got this. Alright, so we can do... Now, I like doing this because it's fun.
I am Iron Man.
It still just looks like hella.
Yes, it is, but it's...
Escaped.
Tigil yung Galactus. Ay, naku po mga po.
This is going to be a coin flip for who wins.
It's fine. So, last thing we played was that. We just do this.
I think this is a loss.
Potentially. I think this is fine. This is fine. No, let's take that. So we got that. That. Oh, I got cooked by Asteroid M.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. I didn't have like a really good curve to like be doing a bunch of stuff either.
Right.
Like not hitting a single one drop like really hurts the deck. Okay, this is a lot better. Here's Kitty. We'll waste an energy here, but we don't care. Sentinel, okay, that's fine.
It's always interesting to see a Sentinel played in a deck because it could mean so many different things. Oh, you are going to do so much pain to this person.
I've done nothing wrong here. You can't prove anything.
People really like locations like Negative Zone and Ventus. I could just...
The amount of pain you are about to inflict on this individual is possibly considered a war crime.
Oh, it's 100% a war crime. One drop, please? That would be nice. This is fine. Because of what is happening, I like this.
The things that are about to happen are going to be painful. For...
Yeah, they're going to be painful for our opponent.
Oh, this is... It's like looking at a train wreck. You just can't look away.
Are we about to have fun? I like what we're about to do to my opponent.
I agree. This is especially the fact that they're all gonna move.
We have
now.
won the right lane. We have won the right lane. We. Don't worry, Kitty bounces back to hand too.
Oh, the amount of evil that's happening right now.
The last thing I played was Hitmonkey, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this because it's fun. Oh no, we missed an Angela trigger anyway. We.
Okay, that was closer than I would have liked, but it was, you know, still.
No, this is still the final turn.
It was far closer than I would have liked, but a win is still a win.
You can now see why I did not want to take this all the way to infinite, because God, the amount of brain power it takes to like pilot this.
Right.
No, but I took a bit very brain dead deck to infinite, so say hello to this.
Wait, which one?
Oh, I do love that archetype. I'm still a little bit iffy on the Living Tribunal, but I also don't own him, so I can't, you know.
So the thing is, he adds a bit more consistency into the Hela archetype. He has cucked me a couple of times. I will say that.
Yeah, the only two cards I'm missing from this deck is Tribunal and Iron Lad. And both of those cards I do want for various reasons.
Iron Lad is so good, but the problem with Iron Lad, especially in this style of deck, is if you Iron Lad early, then you might be setting yourself up for failure, because multiple times I have Iron Ladded into Modok and discarded my entire hand with my Hela in it.
I oopsed bad. But yeah, that deck looks pretty solid. I think I would consider removing Black Cat personally. And
yeah, Black Cat is one of those cards where you don't have to run it. It's kind of like a personal preference slot.
Right.
But I have Baby Black Cat, and I need a reason to play Black Cat.
You know, the funny thing is, I also have Baby Black Cat.
And can I say that the Alex Ross Invisible Woman's great?
It is. Yeah, it is.
And I know I'm rocking Base Magneto, even though I have the baby variant, but I absolutely despise that variant.
Base Magneto is top notch, damn it.
Yeah. Oh, also, my god, I love Chibi Hela.
I normally do not like Chibi variants, but Chibi Hela actually is pretty solid in my opinion.
Yeah, I am a Chibi enjoyer, but I have some that I like more than others.
Well,
I absolutely love Chibi Cats.
You know the opinions of pixel variants.
Also,
God's name
Kang,
in my hair.
Who's ready for Kang to be top tier in Conquest?
It's a secret.
Kang's gonna be top tier, just watch.
Oh, you know it. I know it. Pretty much everyone with a sane mind knows it.
It will be fun to watch people try to build control for Conquest, not realizing that control in Conquest is so awful.
Yeah, it is. Well, at least I think it will be, but I'm only going by friendly battle experience.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, I'm pretty sure it's not going to go well.
Yeah.
Conquest is not going to go well.
No. Trying to play control in Conquest. Because control is not all that consistent. You basically want to, like, gotcha your opponent. And if you are playing control, then all it's going to take is a couple of retreats for 1 cubes to figure out all of your control pieces, and now I can play around all of them.
Right.
Sarah control like one of the strongest decks.
It's a very consistent deck in ranking, but
Battle mode is
as being
different.
I just don't see it as being particularly powerful in friendly matches and conquest games, for example. At
Because
least
they play differently to a certain extent. To the point where you may want to be putting Luke Cage into almost every single one of your decks in case you run into Afflict. Because people are going to be running Hazmat Clog. It's a very consistent cube stealer. And cube stealers are actually better in battle mode than they are in rank.
yeah, pretty much.
Your opponent's not going to know how you're going to do what you're going to do.
It's definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah, like they can't be sure that you're going to have Luke Cage every single game. Or there could be games where, in my Afflict decks, I actually run armor, so that my opponents can't kill their own rocks that I give them. From like debris or like vipering over a hood. Oh, by the way, if you've never seen Viper in Ranked, you will start seeing it a lot in Conquest. Viper's so good in Conquest.
Oh, I always mess up.
You're gonna start seeing a lot more Titania. You're gonna see a lot of Killmonger. You will see a lot of Killmonger. Because Killmonger just wins games. If you have a 1-drop you need to protect, you have to run armor. Because while you may run into anything with Conquest, you have to be able to counter the things that are gonna constantly fuck you up.
Right.
So, like, location changers are some of the most helpful things in battle mode. And I'm not talking about Storm. I'm talking about Rhino. You're gonna see Rhino. He's gonna be there.
Hey, I have an inked Scarlet Witch, and I'm gonna damn well use her.
I know there is no reason to not use the Scarlet Witch, but if you need a location changer to counter your opponent's location changers, go with Rhino. Rhino is a 3/3 and he says no.
I'm gonna make your location ruined.
Also, good luck to anybody trying to force Galactus into Conquest. Good luck to anybody trying to do that.
Potentially see Galactus working in Conquest, but
the problem is, I think the Galactuses we're gonna see are more turn 6 Galactuses instead of like the ramp Galactus into Spider-Man that you see on Ranked.
It'll be interesting to see. I think Galactus can have potential in Conquest, but I have my doubts.
I also have my doubts. Because if you ramp Galactus and your opponent Professor X's you on a Galactus lane, then you're fucked. Like, you go snap and you lose 2 health, and now your opponent is 100% sure you're playing Galactus and can counter your every single time. Yeah, no, Galactus is a tough one.
What's up, Marvel Snipers? How y'all doing?
I exist.
I am doing well.
I love you, Marvel Snipers.
Oh,
You gotta stay back. You are.
Love you too. Also, would anybody like to challenge me to a draft battle?
If I wasn't on essentially, at this point, let's see here, 6, 12, nearly 20 hours without sleep, possibly. I just don't have the energy in me.
You're limiting yourself to 1 and 2 cards only in the draft battle?
No. So, with draft battle, I have any card. The lower your collection level, means the more times you get to reroll cards. And pool 1, 2, and 3 cards are a lot more consistent than a lot of people think in draft.
Yeah, people who, for example, like me, who have every Series 3 card and a huge portion of Series 4 cards, as well as a bunch of Series 5 cards, are gonna get some random random ass shit, and
it really tests your deck building knowledge. Oh,
right.
Me and my friend who do drafts a lot, have agreed that Kitty is banned. Kitty is banned. Kitty wins too many games by herself.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. I don't think she should necessarily be banned because you essentially kind of need to pull her within the first 3 turns to make her really useful, but yeah, I can definitely see the reasoning behind it.
She is nearly uncounterable in the game because she will always bounce back to your hand. And your opponent, how are they going to counter her? With Sandman? Yeah, right. Good luck getting Sandman in draft. And actually wanting to play him.
Yeah, the whole draft aspect does make it a bit more of an interesting, complex problem. I
Because
can
on ladder
definitely
you have like Killmonger, you have
right. I can definitely see the reasoning behind it.
It's one of those things where I will bring it up. I'm like, hey, I have one card that I want banned, and it's Kitty. And if your opponent says no, then it's like, alright, nobody can reroll Kitty. You have to use Kitty.
Yeah, I would definitely say that
It's one of those things where it's a gentleman's if you're like, hey, we can't use this card, do you agree? Yep, alright, cool. We're good.
right, and I can especially see it, especially for draft mode, because you're not even able to give a proper counter to it, so it's...
My buddy was very upset when he played down his Kitty Pride and then I electroed it.
You monster.
I was hoping to get like a Sunspot, but then I got getting his Sunspot, but then I got Kitty, and I'm like, this is better.
But
yeah, he had Sunspot and Kitty in that draft, and I was like, fuck, this Electra has to put in a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, I can definitely see the reasoning behind banning Kitty Pryde from, draft mode style.
Also, some MVPs that are just good in like any draft possible. Carnage. Carnage is a great card in draft. He clears board space. He clears board space.
Yeah, Carnage is definitely a solid pick for draft.
Okoye as well, just the consistent +1 by just putting something on the board turn 2. Armor or Colossus, just getting into those hard to reach those destroy locations. Viper is always a good choice in draft because if you see raptors and then you Viper over a raptor to your opponent, they're fucked.
Literally, there's somebody asleep in the server right now. I can hear them snore.
It's Twitchy Rich. Also, one card that you could just put into your deck, just as a, if the locations align, they align. You can just put Patriot into your deck.
I do love me Patriot.
Storm is always a good option. Cosmo's almost an auto-include in every single draft deck, if you can pull it. Also, Debris steals games. It just steals games.
Debris is such an underrated card, in my opinion.
I know! Like, and out of all the people who just shit on Debris, it's like, just let Debris do her thing. You will grow to love Debris. Also, Rescue to, like, things that, like, normally don't do really well. Like, Rescue into frickin', like, maybe a Claw? Or a Vision? Or a Captain Marvel?
Rescue is damn amazing. And anybody who says Rescue is bad is, in my opinion, wrong.
Also, Rescue into Professor X? People ain't gonna contest the Rescue. Also, probably the best, and I mean the best card in, like, Draft or Conquest. Agent Coulson.
Yes. Agent Coulson definitely wins games.
He just wins games. He's on curve. He's just on curve, and he just draws you 2 cards. That's all he needs to do. And 4-drops. Most 4-drops are some of the biggest assholes or counter cards in the game. Like, who wouldn't love just drawing a random Super Scroll, or Absorbing Man, or a Wong, or a Shang-Chi, or a Spider-Man?
Right. Like, Agent Coulson,
Moongirl Enchantress. Like, you can also curve into, like, Rock Slider Drax. Like, what? Why not? Put a fucking Namor on the board. Now your opponent has to contest with your 4/11.
So, I ended up recently getting